On the mound for the Reds, Chase Burns. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Otto Lopez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That's to third. Devers throws on to first. One out in the top of the first. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. One of my favorite Ernie Clement notes. He got his most recent glove, the one he played the 25 season with, off of eBay. A woman from Japan sent it to him. I asked, what'd you put in the search engine? He said, used Mizuno infielder's glove. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Line drive, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That's out to center field. Oh, what a lunging grab. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That one pushed foul. Clement off of first with two away.
Ball.
Inside. Ball two. Swing and a drive deep right field. Ranging back. Great catch. Foul ground up. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And the starter for Toronto, Gavin Williams. What should we... an eye on here.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
In the air, left field. Lopez takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Rafael Devers in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Left field, Schneider on the move towards foul ground. tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 away. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Elly De La Cruz. And there's a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Cincinnati, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
Ball 1. That's a ball.
Burns, 23 years old, a former first-round pick in 2024.
Hey.
What a stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Next to hit, Kazuma Okamoto.
Ha!
Second inning here, no score. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-2.
No.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On a line out towards center. And base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Lenny Sosa batting with one down takes a strike. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
There's a line drive to left field. This one looks like trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score on the board first. It's 1-0.
Back-to-back base hits. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Man at second.
Ball inside.
Slap the other way, foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And there's 2 down. So up next, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And the count even at 1. Late swing fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Oh, look at the stop. To first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. Out to short, Lopez. Throws to first. One pitch and one out. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Outside.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McLain.
No.
And that's
No,
off
that's it.
the inside edge. And it's 2-0. That is the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Otto Lopez.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Clement, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one the other way. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Save.
He beat the throw.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did. And
base hit into the outfield. Runners at the corners here, one away. And the batter is George Springer. That one ripped, but foul. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the third and final game of the series. That one missed.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Hard hit into the gap. One run will score. Vladdy coming around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they take a 3-run lead. 1 out. New arm out of the bullpen, Zach Maxwell.
Ball inside.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one found hard the other way. 1-1 now. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Well struck left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And it'll be runners at second and third. Only 1 away.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Marte on the move. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Strike on the inside corner. On the ground. Nice grab. Comes home with it. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 4. First and second, one out. And here is Sosa to the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That one is absolutely belted. And no one can run it down. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out. Pierce Johnson will take over.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Wormburner into the outfield for a knock. One run is in. Relay throw to third. In there safely.
Back-to-back singles. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Runners are at the corners, one away.
0-1.
Called out on strikes. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. There's the shortstop at the plate, Otto Lopez. And that is out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. And a base hit on a line. In comes the run from third.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. This one in the air right field. Marte on the move towards the line. Nice grab as he reached down to make. As we go to the last of the third. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Right side. Gets it to first. One pitch and one out. This is J.J. Bleday. In the air, center field. Fitzgerald moving under it. 2 down. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Nathaniel Lowe now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second. Well, these Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. 5 of their hits have come from at-bats where they were behind in the count. So they're really battling up there.
Strike 2.
And even if they don't want to make it a habit of falling behind, they're doing a great job of making the most out of it. I think that's contagious throughout the lineup.
Marte moving under this one. And there's one down. Alejandro Kirk will hit next. 1 for 2.
Hey.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Guerrero around third. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And it's an 8-run lead. Man at first, Kazuma Okamoto the next to hit. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Now the tag at third, and they got it. Digging in, Lenny and Sosa. That one fouled off. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Goes down looking. Back here in Cincinnati. Ready to go. Bottom 4.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out. Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Got him. One out in the bottom of the 4th. Rafael Devers up to hit. Fly to left his first time. Foul ball there. The Jays up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hard hit, right side. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious. You were.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 23, Graham Ashcraft.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
That one at triple digits. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the shortstop, Otto Lopez. That clips a corner. Lopez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 2 down, nobody on. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Clement stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Line drive, base hit. Lopez around third. The relay to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. It's 9-0. Runner at first with 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. The relay. He's safe. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Here's George Springer. Man at second. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one misses. 3-1 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Caleb Ferguson into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Out of here. Grand slam. So 2 down. Lenny and Sosa digs in now. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Into center. And he dropped it.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Schneider now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Rip, but it curls foul. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. And that one is lifted in the air. Schneider should have this one. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Flied to right his first time. High fly ball out to left field. Schneider makes his way towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLean. He's 0 for 1. Right side, hard hit. Guerrero takes it to the bag, and talk about efficient. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the inning is done.
Shades of Juan Marichal in this one, Boog. Outstanding work on the mound. A 1-hitter for your first MLB win. Certainly something special.
14